Hey gun nuts. Well, I came today to talk to you guys about the Howard Light. These are the Impact Sport headphones. As you can see, they fold up into a nice little compact package. Excuse me. They fit very well into gun bag, book bag, anywhere you want to carry them at, glove compartment, whatever have you. One other feature about them folding up is that they're also pretty low profile. And let me show you what that's good for with them being so thin here on the sides. If you're using a rifle, when you're aiming, they don't really obstruct your ability to aim your gun. So you can see that. I've seen some that are really fat, and they will prevent you from getting anywhere near your cheek well or anything on your rifle. So these are pretty cool. Now, when I was researching all the electronic headphones and everything out there on the market, there are some higher ends. These are probably on the, I'm gonna say they're on the lower end, right about to the middle of the industry, what's going on out there. They were about $49.99, $59.99. I want to say more like $59.99. These were a gift to me, so for Christmas. We do a little, Christmas wish list in my house, and this is what I wanted. So let's talk about them. Now, as you can see, there's a jack here on the side. Now, what they do is they come with a male end wire, so you can jack into your phone or jack into an iPod or whatever have you, and you can play your music. Now, I haven't done that, but I've heard the sound quality is so it's not something I'm interested in anyway while I'm at the range listening to music. Anyway, the sound of the gun going off is jam enough for me. Now, you'll notice on both ear cups, there's a microphone here. It's got a dampener, which is a little piece of foam to keep out wind resistance and noise. On the left ear cup, there is the volume control. So when you roll it back this way, that's all the way up. I think I have them, yeah, they're on. And then roll it all the way back this way, you'll be able to hear an audible click. That lets you know they're off. Now, they do have a feature where they are, if they are left on, you have to forgive me, I'm not exactly sure about how long if they're left on. I believe it's 2 hours. If they're left on and they're not turned off, they will automatically turn themselves off. So once you pick them back up and try to adjust them, you don't see anything. You just have to simply switch it all the way off and turn it back on, and they'll work. On the right ear cup, you'll notice how they're a different color. This side here is the battery compartment. Now, the battery compartment's only on one ear cup, sorry. They take 2 AAA batteries. Okay. Now, the way this works is the power source is here. So then this cord here is simply to supply power to this side and also to feedback sound. On the interior of the muff, or the cup, I don't know why I keep saying muffs. Interior of the cup, there is a removable ear pad. Now, this is the standard ear pad, but they do have on the market, I believe you can get them from like Amazon. They're jelly ear pads, which are supposed to seal a lot better and give you a lot more protection from outside sound. These work fine for me, so I don't have any plans to switch them out, and plus they're pretty expensive, and they're very, very simple to switch out. You just See how that looks? And you just kind of just pull them off of there, and then they have these little notches here that you just kind of stick it back into place. Not bad at all. Now, as far as sound quality, when I first started looking into electronic earmuffs and everything, and I started looking around on the market, and the way people were describing it was that the sound would dampen out, like it would deafen down when a gunshot goes off. So the way I was anticipating it was like when a sound goes off, it was like that. But the way it actually was like it brought the gunshot down to an even level of sound with everything else around you, if that makes sense. So once the sound gets to a certain level, the earmuffs would kind of kick in electronically and regulate the sound and bring it down to everything you're hearing. Here's the best example I could give you on how it works in the way it seems like. You ever been listening to a song and you'll notice how the drums, like the hi-hats and the snare, all sound like an even level, or the horns in the piano in the song all sound like they're on even, like you can't hear anything over the other. That's the way these work with a gunshot. The gunshot's no louder than your spoken voice or someone else around you speaking. Now, once the level of sound increases, the earmuffs kick in and they do their thing and bring it down for you. Another good feature of these is, as you can tell, I am follically challenged. They come with this leather band here, and they have adjustments on the sides, because as you can tell, I got a big chocolate milk dud head, and that helps out. If you got a big head like mine, you know, they'll be able to accommodate your big head. Thank God for that, because then I'd probably be stuck with just earplugs or regular earmuffs. They've got like a slight the curvature here, and then a slight straightening out for the top of the head, and then they've got the little Howard Light logo design there on the top. And the leather band is also, you can change it out for, you know, some other style of band if you want. You just simply kind of pull it apart here, as you can tell there. Just pull that part out, and you can switch out the band. I kind of like it. It doesn't bother me any. What's the old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I've been using these for probably about a little bit over a year, and I've been pretty pleased with them. I know that there are better electronic hearing systems on the market. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The only thing I was kind of disappointed in was that I took them to an indoor range, and I was not pleased with the performance on them at all at the indoor range. I actually had to step out and double up, so I had to put in earplugs and then put these in. And when I kind of checked out why that was, it was because of the reverberation. I hope I'm saying that right. The reverb factor when a sound inside of an inside gun range, it hits a wall, bounces back off, hits a wall, and bounces back again. So I think the electronic chipset in this set of headphones has difficulty catching that much sound bouncing back and forth off of the wall. Now, I've heard there are other, and I've also heard that these are an analog set compared to some of the digital sets that are out there on the market. You've got Palmetto, who makes, I think they make a set called the Range Guard, which are pretty comparable to these, but they are digital. You've also got some of the higher end Palmettos, excuse me. And then you've got, like you got your MSA Swordens. Those are, probably seen some of the super tactical G.I. Joe guys on YouTube. I think my boy, anyway, he wears them. they're kind of flat on the top, and then they come down and they've got the microphone like right here on the side as like a what do you want to call that, a bullet mic. So it kind of like, this is thinner here, and then it kind of sticks out like this, like a bullet mic on both sides of the headphones. And those are supposed to be like the top of the line, but of course when you get the top of the line, you're going to pay top of the line dollar. You know, 50, 60, 70 bucks, I can eat that. I'm not going to go out here and buy $250 headphones to go shoot at the range, you know. But these are the Howard Light Impact Sports. I do highly recommend them. One thing I might try to go back to an indoor range to see if I adjust the volume, will that help out with the reverb factor of the sound bouncing off of the wall. But other than that, like I said, I've been very, very happy with them. I do recommend you check them out. And that's it for the Howard Light Impact Sports. Please don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram. Leave me some comments. I speak to quite a few of you guys on my Facebook page, quite a few of you guys on my Instagram page. I'm going to leave the links below for the Facebook and the Instagram pages. Also, I'm going to try to put a link for Amazon for these bad boys, so you guys can go pick them up. Got several different sellers on there, so I'll try to find one with a pretty competitive price for you. And don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, definitely. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think about the Howard Light Impact Sports, or what headphones that you guys use, that maybe one day I can go out and get a new set and check them out and do a review on them. And don't forget to share the video if you got other gun nuts out there. And as always, gun nuts, God bless you and happy shooting.